Thank God it's Friday. Good morning and welcome to a brand new day, the 24th day of October 2025. And you are watching Signature Morning on Signature TV. Hello Lillian, good morning.
Hello Uche, good morning. This is my favorite day of
I know
the
it's
week.
your favorite day of the week. I know. It's the weekend and I know you have a lot of things planned for the weekend.
Right.
Well, let's take a look at what happened within the week, a bit of recap. What would you say are your highlights of the week?
Oh, well, I would say the hashtag freeing the Kanu protest, the Igbo agenda discussions that we had, economic diversification, beyond oil. I don't know about you, unless you have.
Well, I would say the hashtag freeing the Kanu protest as well, because I mean there's been a lot of feedback concerning that protest,
right.
And a lot of points. A lot of people have different opinions about how it went. And another thing that struck my attention this week is the bill, that was passed for child defilement,
yes.
or those who have been convicted for child defilement. I think that's a really great one. My only problem is I hope that the implementation process, is done properly.
Right, and what's trending from yesterday to this morning was the arrest of Forgery and
yes.
the witnesses that Nnamdi Kanu called,
All of this still goes back to the free Nnamdi
right.
Kanu protest. Well, I wonder what your highlight of the week, is as well. Make sure to drop it on our social media platforms in the comment section. Let us know what conversations this week sparked your interest and your attention. Welcome to the show. I am Uchenna Chimdi Oluoha.
And I am Lillian Wali. Let's take a quick break. Welcome back. You're still watching Signature Morning. Now we will start with our newspaper headline and review. On the headlines of Vanguard newspaper, we're seeing integrity over elections non-negotiable, says Amupiton, Inec chair. We will demonstrate our commitment with Anambra gubernatorial poll. Serve with integrity beyond reproach. Tinubu charges Amupiton. Also on the Vanguard, we're seeing PDP national chair. Turaki emerges not consensus candidate, but slams Anyangu's forgery allegation as baseless. Diri has lost legitimacy to continue in office as governor, says Bot chair.
All right, an LP crisis. Usman demands former acting Inec chairman's arrest on page 9. And on page 35, election petition. Opposition parties back Senate on shifting burden of proof to Inec.
Anambra Showdown 2025. OE. Anambra East local government areas boost Soludo with endorsement and donations. And stock markets capitalization inches towards 100 trillion naira.
Alleged terrorism. Kanu sacks legal team to open defense today. And PDP, Jonathan under pressure to drop 2027 presidential ambition on page 12.
And on the Punch newspaper, we're seeing Tinubu to Amupiton make 2027 polls transparent, violent-free. New INEC boss steps in, vows to restore voters' confidence. Tinubu advises on reforms.
Now, FG launches nationwide crackdown on oil, gold smugglers. We have Anambra poll, INEC team arrives for mock accreditation.
Assailant shoots shawarma vendor dead in Lagos State. Wealth means nothing without a good name, says Kensington Adebutu.
Medical tourism spending falls 52% under Tinubu's CBN report.
And 2027, Jonathan faces mounting pressure to drop presidential bid.
On the Daily Independent, Tinubu to Amupiton, Anambra Guba election, your litmus test. Asks him to protect integrity of elections, electoral process. New INEC chair assumes duty, says appointment divine. Vows integrity of country's electoral process not negotiable.
And NEC okays Tinubu's plan to rejig security agencies training institutions. Raise committee to oversee overhaul of training facilities. Ask governors to impact lives at grassroots level.
Now, Okowa still under corruption probe despite joining APC. This is from EFCC. and Nnamdi Kanu defends self in court, sacks legal representatives, lines up Wike, Danjuma, Uzodimma, others as witnesses on page 7.
Court orders Inec to prosecute minister over alleged forgery of poll results. And MTN, Airtel, others move to bring $30 smartphones to African consumers.
Reps propose rent increase must not exceed 20% of existing rent. Anyanwu's claim of forgery, baseless, misleading, PDP Board of Trustees.
Ritual killings, human trafficking on the rise, says Lagos Governor.
On the Nigerian Tribune, land ownership or your government tackles federal government, says revoked property no longer belong to FG on page 15.
And on page 23, page 24, we're seeing PDP convention, how Northern stakeholders adopted Turaki as consensus candidate for chairman. PDP but dismisses Anyanwu's allegation on alleged forgery.
NEC extends crude theft panel to include solid minerals, and students protest block highway over killing of 10 in Ondo Road accident.
And reps move to strip president of unilateral power to sack of EFCC chairman. That's on page 24. And that is the much we can take on the newspaper headlines this morning. With us in the studio for our review is Chris Maduka. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Uche. Good morning, the world. This is another day on Signature Television newspaper review.
Yep.
And we are grateful to God that we are here today.
You're not smiling. It's Friday.
Well, you have cause to smile. I do not have cause to smile.
Okay.
With so much issues in Nigeria, our smiles comes once in blue moon. James give me one reason I should smile in Nigeria. But that's by the way. If anybody finds cause to smile, well, that's democracy. So go ahead, smile.
Right.
For me, when I find smile, I will smile.
Okay, let's look at the headlines. On the Vanguard and other newspapers, we're seeing Amopito, new Inec chair, integrity of our elections non-negotiable. We'll demonstrate our commitments with Anambra governorship whole.
Sounds like music in my
test drum.
ears. Amopito, Inec, integrity, litmus test. You must, prove your word with Anambra election. I was expecting the president to tell Amopito that the major thing that Nigeria faces is national election, not state election. If we get it right at the national level, the state will be okay. You want to use Anambra scapegoat, Amopito charged. What happens to other ones? And why were such charges not given to? And I still find it very funny and ironical, and it's not the president that will be saying this, because the way the whole thing is figured, the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, when it comes to INEC, is a judge in his own case. I can't be proven wrong. Nobody, Nigerians have not got to that conviction that a sitting president who wants second tenure appoints an INEC chair. From the word go, everything about INEC, there is no independence, all you have is neck. So I don't understand all these political talks. As far as I'm concerned, there is no independency in INEC. What they have is neck. And it's better now, because of constitutional powers given to president to appoint INEC chairman, for them to remove I in neck. We Nigerians are good people. They can as well go. After all, we have had so much names for the same umpire body. We have, remember when we have Fedeco? We have had even NEC before they came to INEC. I learned they are going to be in Anambra for mock accreditation. So I find so many things being said about INEC as mocking Nigerians. So they can go to Anambra and do mock accreditation. Anything anybody say in this present dispensation about INEC is mock on Nigerians. Because you can as well mock Nigerians. I'm going to go and deliver this. It is all mock. When the push comes to shove, Is that how you say it in your presentation class?
Sure.
Shove. So when the push comes to shove, the INEC chair will remember where the air he is breathing comes from. Some people who are already majority at the National Assembly will approve the budget for elections for him. The man at the center who appointed him and sent him to take a bow will still want to know what he does. And let us be very frank. Who would not, with such constitutional lacuna, as a president of Nigeria sitting and 1 second tenure, will not be interested in who becomes his INEC chair? I don't know what we are talking about. Who? Jesus? Or who other Messiah? Who other of these masters of the past who we read in the holy books will be there? And then he will conduct the election against himself and then sit down and the election will won over him. It was in the past we saw it, but we have not seen it in the recent past. It was during Jonathan, he looked at the issues of if he explored his power as president of Nigeria, he could have found a way around it. But he looked around and said, no blood of a Nigerian is worth my political ambition. And the history is ringing on his name because of that. We are still in Nigeria waiting for any other person who will come without talking from both sides of their mouth to walk the talk. So anywhere you see INEC, can you skip it? Let's talk other important things. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is our political talk. We want to see it happen.
All right. No. Sorry, Uche, before you go ahead. PDP National Chair Turaki emerges not consensus candidate, but slams Anyangu's forgery allegation as baseless. Diri has lost legitimacy to continue in office as governor, says Board of Trustees.
Yeah, BOT, they are still scratching the surface to prove they exist. Yes, Diri, governor of Bayelsa State, said he has stepped down from being a PDP member. And they are struggling. What of the ones who moved with the whole structure into another party? They have not. The BOT of PDP have not pursued that. They just pursuing the one who has just said, I am stepping aside from PDP to further notice. Some people say he has decamped. Some people say he has not decamped. He only stepped down. Is it because he has stepped down? What they are pushing the man to do is now to take a stand. Because once he now tells them, I have moved from PDP to APC, probably the board will be looking for another PDP governor who will decamp. And then they have decamped in Delta State with the whole structure. Commissioners, PAs, local government chairs, all. BOT or PDP didn't say a word. They went to, is it Akwa Ibom or is it Cross River? I don't know them, but they're just in that side. They decamped. BOT didn't. They came to Enugu, sitting PDP governor, decamped with all his structures. Everything. The BOT or PDP didn't say anything. They went to how many places? Well, do I count one or two? I don't know what BOT of Board of Trustees or PDP is. What are they going to tell them? The first person decamped. BOT didn't do anything. They just say, I don't know. Because they just push the man. If he has not come all out to say where he belongs, that's what they want to hear. Okay, Diri, you say you are no more PDP member. We'll push you until you say, okay, I'm now APC. Is that what they want? So that they will count? I don't even know. So congratulations to Turaki being a new chairman of PDP, coming from North as consensus candidate. My people talk one proverb. They say, let's watch the man who strapped a handbag across his shoulder and was pounded yam. let us know whether when he finish pounding, he will carry the pounded yam and put in the bag, or that's why. If you ask Imo man, there's a name that is common in Imo State. It's called Nnodumele. Let us sit down and look. Sit down, look. We are watching PDP. But I described their case as some people who had a giant down on the ground. They couldn't even touch or scratch him. And now when the giant stood up and they start making effort to slap, jumping up to slap giant, that's a tall order. Good luck to PDP. I don't have anything. I'm only worried about people that are disappointed. Because this is a party that used to command large followership. A lot of people are confused. They don't even know which one is P, which one is D, which one is the other P, which one is A. We don't know. There's confusion because the same pot of Nigerian political crucible is burning, cooking all of them. Who is the APC that is not cooked in PDP? Who is in Apuga that's not cooked in PDP or APC? They will cook so much, they put a goosey, cut a horse, put in a cattle head, cow, cut and put in goat head.
Since we're talking about PDP now, we're seeing that Jonathan is under pressure to drop 2027 presidential.
They're just giving us talk to talk. At least we are doing newspaper reviews. We should have something to talk. Is it only Jonathan that has declared interest? They say Jonathan is dreaming of, and all effort is pressure on him. What is he not a citizen of Nigeria again? That when he describes pressure will be on him to withdraw? Withdraw for what reason? Do they want him to decamp? Is this kind of pressure, before you know it, you will hear that good Lord Jonathan is decamped? He only showed, let me contest and fail. People are putting pressure on him. As a politician, which he has been from local government level, and God has broken the benevolent spirit of politics, has helped Jonathan got to Asorok. And he tested it and went back and felt that he still has left his kitchen knife in Asorok. He want to go back. And you are putting pressure on him. Is it that he shouldn't go and collect his kitchen knife in Asorok? What is this pressure on the good luck? My good luck, my good luck. Leave good luck alone. Let's solve the problem of Nigeria. If you put pressure on good luck not to contest, what has he solved? Will he bring the inflation rate? Has he brought down the price of fuel? Has he brought down the price of abado and ewa in our market? Don't you see these politicians will throw away what talk into Nigeria? If you go to newspaper stand now, they will shouting the way shouting. They will even be fighting and tearing clothes. And good luck, and his good then the wife, you know, will be telling them that is God, and they will be killing themselves. They will be eating their president because once a president, always a president. So I don't know what we are losing by discussing what are you putting pressure on good luck for. We have sat down here and said, since my dear good luck still forgot his kitchen knife in Asorok, you know, there's nothing. The Igbo said, after killing a madman, you cannot stop him from winking. You don't kill that one. After some time, the madman will wink. Good luck is a Nigerian politician. And all Nigerian politicians have what you call political madness. You can't cure it. After some time, hey, he will say, hey, good luck, good, and don't go again. That's a madness. That's political madness that has, if you test Asorok, Uche, and the Lilian, I'm sure if you guys test it and they put pressure on you not to go back, you will even be struggling. They will tie you up and say, I must go back. If they say you forgot your safe pass, you have 3 safe pass. They say, we buy you a carton of this. Oh, I must go and pick that one. That one is special. That's what good luck is. And that's why they are putting pressure on him. He who fetches an ant-infested firewood has begged the lizard to come for a visit. So good luck is him who forgot the kitchen knife in Asorok, and then the Nigerian politicians are putting pressure on him. So good luck on the person who is putting pressure, and good luck on the good luck who has forgotten kitchen knife. Let's move forward.
Okay, now let's move forward. I wanted to talk about Nambikan, but you dealt with that yesterday.
Have I?
Yes, you have. Let's talk about something that is affecting the citizens.
Did we talk that he sacked all his political
and
the standing judgment, and then he's inviting Wike, he's inviting Turaki and Danjuma, the sitting governor of Lagos State, All the people the Nnamdi want to bring to the court is now leading us to another angle of Nnamdi case. I told you that the best is yet to come out of that case. So probably that's what it means. So go ahead. Let's move on.
Moving on. Reps propose rent increase must not exceed 20% of existing rent. The
reps all over, I'm sure around the area where I say most of the beautiful houses are owned by people who have been to Abuja and came back. They be occupying, accumulating land, acquiring land, building. So with that, they are a new interest in land. They want to regulate. Are they regulating because they got the kind of money they got and build houses? Why are they regulating rent? Is it that the building materials, they have regulated the price of building materials? They have regulated the price of acquiring land. They have regulated the price of cement and paint and all the things you use to build house. When that one is regulated by reps, you can now regulate what a landlord is, charges. I don't know where, because we have to regulate the first thing first. You do not build house for somebody because you are sitting in Abuja in comfort zone, and when you turn around, the AC is chilled 24 hours. Securities are watching, and if you don't know, I think somebody called me and said rent in Enugu is high. We can propose in the House of Reps that you regulate. How many things that the reps in Nigeria need to regulate, they've not regulated? By the God's grace, if they regulate rent and the landlords listen, it will favor me. But is it fair? You regulate, you go and stoop in a sheet you did not sheet. Did you build house for the person? What did you do for the person that you regulate? Let's regulate the price, living standard in Nigeria, so that when somebody is moving across board, you now say, hey, stop there. But we have not regulated that. Somebody will, if you buy a tipper of sand in Enugu, you want to build a house, they will charge you for gasoline that will come and tip the sand. Before you finish it, the cost of transportation of sand that is in abundance in Enugu to any site will be more than the cost of fuel, diesel, will cost more than the sand itself they deliver to you. Have they regulated the price of transportation and all facilities? All right. What are they regulating?
Now,
the reps, go ahead and regulate what is regulatable first before we go to rent.
Now, I'd like you to speak on this before we go. Inec okays Tinubu's plan to rejig security agencies' training institutions. And then under that, we see ritual killings, human trafficking on the rise. This has to do with security, so I want you to...
They need to redeem first. They are redeeming where they go and train the security forces. They that got to this position, the bandits and terrorists, where were they trained?
Right.
So we will sit down speaking Oyibo. Nigerians have the highest level of trained security personnel. Go outside of everywhere they send Nigerian delegates of security, they will always come back performing wonders, and they won prizes and with accolades and come. Why has it come? Listen, my dear angels. You see, Nigeria, I keep telling you here that we tell ourselves lies. It is not the training of our security agencies, legitimate or legitimate out of trying to. It's not what is the problem. The problem is that we have not told the Nigerians what is the problem. Something is happening. If Nigerian security forces are given the way power and the command, they will go. But there has been issues of stories of even when they carry squirrel in their bag and go to plant seed when it comes to issues of security. I have to speak in proverb of bone and silence, because whatever is happening there, the security forces, and if you go and ask them, they know it's not about training that's the problem. They get good training in and outside Nigeria. Whatever is happening there is let there be political power, willpower by Nigerian authorities to fight insecurity. And we will get a handle. When we get there and now say, okay, we have fought this to a point, this is the training we need. But we have not even done anything. We throw away and collect. And all these things that has to do with budget, it has become commercial. and some people know that this person who ate his brother or sister for dinner has gone to bed on empty stomach. But then they think it's good, but the whole thing is going round. If you fly, you cannot go through Nigerian road because of insecurity. You fly always. Once in a while, the aircraft will crash.
Okay, Chris,
Right,
our time is up.
Right.
We have to go.
We have to if we
Yes.
must. Thank you for having me today. And good luck to everybody. Okay, you know the word good luck has come into it. And so that's wonderful. So God bless everybody who has joined us this morning to watch. God bless all the angels here, not the one at home watching. I like angels. God bless Signature TV crew. We said join us because we are going somewhere and we will soon be there. Be part of us. God bless everybody. God bless me too. Because but remember, God blessing is for all those who deserve to be blessed.
To
Yes.
be blessed. A very big thank you to you, Christy Maduka, for always joining us for our newspaper headlines and review. And that is where we draw the line on that. Stay with us. We'll go on a short break. When we return, Signature Morning continues.